Top 7 Best Gaming Consoles 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Asus ROG Phone 6 Pro. The best handheld gaming console is arguably the one you already have on you, and that's why it's worth considering a dedicated gaming phone, like the Asus ROG Phone 6 Pro. This excellent, albeit very large, smartphone is powerful enough to run any game on Android, which means you can enjoy both casual handheld titles as well as longer sit-down-and-play experiences. This monster packs a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset, a whopping 18 GB of RAM, a mammoth 6000 mAh battery, new and upgraded air triggers, and enhanced cooling options for sustained gaming periods. The chip alone makes the ROG Phone 6 Pro the most powerful gaming phone to date. It comes close to matching Apple's A15 Bionic in our testing. While 18 GB of RAM is excessive, it's something to brag about. This handset also has the best software we've seen on a gaming phone, and you'll be gaming for a while. The ROG Phone 6 Pro lasted an epic 15 hours and 30 minutes on the Tom's Guide battery test, making it the longest-lasting phone that we've ever tested at Tom's Guide. Change the display resolution to 60 Hz and you get an extra hour. Number 6. Asus ROG Ally. The Asus ROG Ally might not be the Steam Deck killer we expected, but it's currently the best Windows handheld on the market. This 7-inch handheld boasts a 120 Hz display and a powerful new Zen 4-based AMD APU. Toss in official support from Xbox and the ability to play any Windows-compatible game out of the box, and the ROG Ally should theoretically decimate Valve's portable gaming device. However, better specs on paper don't always make for a better gaming experience. The 1080p display delivers sharp visuals and a smooth refresh rate. Games can also run at 60 frames per second and above thanks to the new Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor. On top of that, the handheld's ergonomic design makes it a pleasure to hold. Not to mention comfortable to use for long stretches of time. There's a lot to like about the ROG Ally. Despite its virtues, the Asus ROG Ally isn't toppling the Steam Deck. Yes, it has a sharper display and a faster processor, but the gains from these are arguably negligible, especially when you have to run games at 720 to get nominally better performance. Worst of all is the lack of a dedicated user interface like SteamOS. The Asus Armory Crate app does a decent enough job of gathering games in one spot, but it's nowhere near as intuitive or functional as Valve's operating system. Number 5. Nintendo Switch. When it launched in 2017, the Nintendo Switch was a bit of a resurgence for Nintendo, giving us a new hybrid console that worked just well as a handheld machine as it did connected to a TV. While Joy-Con drift was an issue, the compelling roster of first-party games made it a must-have for gaming fans. Now, some years later, it has a healthy library of great games from all manner of developers and is still a brilliant little games console. The only reason it isn't higher on this list, it's superseded by the Switch OLED in basically every way. But if you can find the original Switch for a bargain price, we still suggest you snap it up. Number 4. Apple iPad Air. The Apple iPad Air is one of the best tablets on the market, so it stands to reason that it's also one of the best handheld gaming consoles. The Apple App Store has some of the best smartphone games on the market, and it usually gets the best titles months before Android does. In addition to perennial favorites like Fortnite, Hearthstone, and Minecraft, you can also play indie darlings like Monument Valley, Florence, and Threes. What really sets the iPad apart from Android tablets, though, is Apple Arcade. This subscription service gives you access to more than 100 games for $5 per month. Some of the games are exclusive to the Apple Arcade service. Others you can get on a Switch or PC, but not an Android device. Sayonara Wild Hearts was an early contender for the best Apple Arcade game. But What the Golf, Dear Reader, and Lifelike are also ingenious experiences that you generally won't find elsewhere. Number 3. Nintendo Switch Lite. The Nintendo Switch Lite is about 2/3 the size of the regular Switch and delivers 2/3 of what we love about the full-size model. Like its bigger cousin, the Switch Lite has access to Nintendo's incredible library of first and third-party games, as well as a comfortable control scheme and a big, colorful screen. Whether you want to play your fill of Zelda, Mario, and Animal Crossing, or Doom, Bayonetta, and Assassin's Creed, the Switch Lite can deliver the same excellent games in a profile that's easy to stash in a backpack or purse. There are some drawbacks, though. Due to its smaller size, the Switch Lite has a smaller battery, meaning less playtime overall. The Switch Lite also doesn't have detachable Joy-Cons, meaning that impromptu multiplayer sessions are much harder to facilitate. You also can't transfer save data easily between a Switch Lite and a regular Switch, so consider carefully which one you want. Number 2. Steam Deck. The Steam Deck isn't the first handheld PC on the market, but it's arguably the first to bring the experience into the mainstream. As its name suggests, the Steam Deck comes from Valve and lets you access the majority of your Steam library natively. That means you can play almost any PC game that you can buy on Steam. And if you want to try your luck with side-loaded titles, you can do that as well. Steam is the largest and best-known game download platform on the web, and Valve has done an incredible job optimizing these titles for a non-Windows platform. The system isn't perfect, as the battery life is still a little lacking, and not every Steam game works perfectly. But the system also receives frequent updates, and new games are getting optimized all the time. With a comfortable design, a vibrant screen, and excellent performance, Tom's Guide called the Steam Deck the real deal. Number 1. Nintendo Switch OLED. Where once the original Nintendo Switch topped this list, it's been pretty much completely replaced by the Nintendo Switch OLED. As the name would suggest, this Switch offers an OLED display that's not only larger than that of the standard Switch, but also brighter and more colorful, really making some of the best Nintendo Switch games really pop. Other improvements like a sturdy kickstand, better speakers, and an Ethernet port make the Switch OLED the handheld games console to get today. The only caveat is that if you have an original Nintendo Switch, you might not see the biggest of upgrades moving from it to the Switch OLED. So guys, that's all for Top 7 Best Gaming Consoles 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.